Testing. Alright. I think the stream's up. Welcome everyone. My name is Trisk. If you're not familiar with me, welcome. If not, hey, welcome back. So, I'm sure you've read by the title, this is my usual state of the channel type of deal. I do this every year. Or at least I thought I did this every year because I went looking for this video last year. Well, rather, the video of last year, and I could not find it. I could have sworn I did one last year, but it's just gone into the ether now. But, I guess that just goes to show you where this is all going. This is gameplay of me and my good friend Daniel, you know him best as Oblivion Alucard around here, playing Remnant 2. We actually nearly completed the game, and we have been doing adventure mode, so I haven't really been uploading any of our shenanigans. But rest assured, our first playthrough is more or less recorded as far as the adventure goes, and that will be up in time. We just got one more thing to work through, and we should be good to go in terms of our first playthrough being done. But back to state of affairs, you could also see this part on YouTube right now, because this is part 2. Okay, enough rambling, let's get on to this. This is gonna be off the cuff. I don't have a script for this today. I just thought, with the way things are going right now, maybe I should just speak my mind and go with the flow of things. So yeah, stay on the channel. In short, it's not great. And I am sure a lot of you who have been silently watching have known this for a while now. It's just not the same. And I'm pushing through it. And as of late, it's becoming a bit more difficult to continue on with the channel. I still want to do this, obviously, because if anything, this is just a library for me and my friends to just go back and look through some stuff. Just go back and look through some good old times of playing this game or playing that game. Even if the channel itself doesn't strive as far as like YouTube's algorithm is concerned, it's striving in that department, and that is enough for me. And I'm content with that much. Would I want this to go further? Of course, because hey, if I could grow this channel, I could do a whole lot more with this channel. That's always been the mindset. And I have made good on that multiple times. Where if I could just get this for the channel, that for the channel with your guys' support, I would definitely do it. And I think I've held my end of the bargain there pretty well. At least when it came to the first 2 or so years of this channel. As of late, obviously, I don't get donations anymore, which is totally fine with me. So, that part of the channel has, like, kind of suffered, because now I was just playing a lot of old stuff. But I'm working now, and because I'm working, I can pay for this stuff. And not only just pay for it for myself, I can pay to have my friends join along for the ride, because that's what we wanted to do here. We just wanted to show you as many cooperative games as we can, and even if you can't quote-unquote co-op them, we still do it old school style where we pass the controller and things like that. And it's been very fun. So there's no problems there with the channel in terms of fun. Like we enjoyed what we're doing, even if there's a little bit of frustrations here and there along the way. That part of the channel is safe. um, what isn't so safe these days is being able to do that anymore. Obviously, as the years go by, things change, and when things change, uh, this channel is going to change along with it. And so, things like 3-player content, 4-player content, that's up in the air. And at least as far as like with things between me and Daniel is concerned, playing stuff like Remnant together and other mini games and such, that is still something that we can do. But it's clear these days that I'm going through some stuff, he's going through some stuff, Amber's going through some stuff, Nelson's going through some stuff, Trenton's going through some stuff, everyone's going through some stuff. You get the idea of this? So, a lot of things are difficult to just get done now. And because of that, for example, I don't know when this is happening. Maybe we could get it done by the year's end, maybe by next year. But things like start up got either 1 and 2 with the crew of myself, Khadija the Kitty, Oblivion Alucard, and Karu, who you know the best as Khadija, Daniel, and Amber. Yeah, that stuff is going to be stalled for the foreseeable future. Things like Elden Ring, that's going to be stalled for the foreseeable future. I just don't know when it's possible to do that anymore, and it's not because none of us are talking to each other. It's nothing like that. It's no drama. It's literally we don't have the time. a lot of stuff is really just that. We don't have the time. We're going through this thing or this other thing, and it makes it very difficult for us to continue doing this. Obviously, because we were all friends, we still want to do this even if we don't stream it. But we want to play together. We just don't have really much time to play together. As you've noticed, I stopped playing the MMOs like Guild Wars and Final Fantasy 14, Phantasy Star Online 2, things of that nature, because it was taking up way too much of my personal time, and I felt like I could play anything else. And I still feel that way with those games, where I don't want to play so much of that stuff because they take up too much of my time. Oh, and Destiny. Besides the fact that Destiny's not doing so great right now, it was not doing great for my channel either, and it wasn't doing great for me because I just suck. It started becoming a slogfest. I just couldn't get what I needed to get done. Things with the season pass, I hate season passes to begin with. If you have noticed, I don't even bother with the one in Street Fighter 6. It just doesn't exist to me because I don't want to deal with it. And the one in Destiny, I was at least trying to deal with it because I want the exotic weapons involved with it. And for the most part, I have been trying to keep up with the exotic weapons, but I haven't been getting the skins for them at level 100. And this is even on my own time, because I'm not streaming this anymore. I'm just playing whatever is left of the PvP that barely exists. just trying to improve myself. And that's basically it. A lot of the games that you normally don't see anymore, I'm probably still playing, like Street Fighter 6. I try to play it online. I try to play Guilty Gear because I still enjoy Guilty Gear. A lot of the fighting games. I didn't even get a chance to properly play DNF Duel, and I still love that game to death. I want it to do so much better than it is. I want to play BlazBlue. I have yet to play BlazBlue. I own it on PC now, so I got the rollback netcode. So I should be happy about that, right? I haven't touched it. There's so many old games I want to go back to, and yet now I can actually start playing the new games. And this is kind of what's going on, because now I don't know what I'm doing. I have so little time now because of work. Hey, guess what? That's just what happens when you become an adult. You just lose track of time. And that's not to say that I can't stream anymore. I'm obviously still streaming now. I am attempting to stream Armored Core, which, by the way, the reason you haven't been seeing a part 2 or a part 3 is because I quite literally cannot play the game without severe frame drops. Whatever was that one time I played it for you guys on stream for like 5 to 6 hours straight was an anomaly. When I tried to go back and start it up, it just continued to stutter and lag, and it was a horrible experience, and it would not look good for the stream. And the stream's quality, I will get there, lately has not been the best. And I want to improve on that. Because obviously my presentation since I got this computer repaired has suffered immensely. And once I have the money to do so, I'm either going to try to hire my friend to make some stuff for the stream, or I'm just going to hire somebody in particular to help with that. Because I need to improve this. The quality of the stream is suffering to no end. What is wrong with this? Yeah, this is 1080p and it looks terrible. So maybe I have to improve my graphics card, or maybe I gotta go get a new capture card. I know this one wasn't the best when I got it, but I feel like it's starting to show its age compared to where everyone else is in terms of streaming. Yeah. Hey, Adam. I do this every year. It's kind of like the state of the channel sort of thing. So I'm just randomly going about, like, the things that need to get done with the channel and where we're at right now. And in brief, things like my 4-player content is going to go to the wayside for a while until I can sort things out with the people that I work with. So that's going away. At most, I could probably continue to do stuff with Daniel, but Daniel's also very busy these days, so I don't know where that's going. Now, going back to where I was talking, yes, that's the reason why you guys are not seeing Armored Core. Not because I got frustrated on Balteus. I've actually been trying to practice against him every so often, just to keep my skills going. But I focus less good with multiple voices. I prefer to actually do it that way because it gets me to talk more, and I'm having more fun with the game. I'm having fun with my friends, and that's really where I always wanted the channel to go. Because I've showed you before with the logo of the channel. It's a very pixelated, like, GiG, like GiG, but like the second G is upside down, but it's a 2. Yes. It's supposed to be a cooperative channel. is where I'm trying to get at. And I'm only explaining it again because some people might not even know about this. It's been a very long time since I've spoken about that logo and why I've just never bothered to change it. I know it's low quality, but it means something to me. Maybe I can go get a high-res version of it and someone could still kind of get that message across. But I don't know how that's going to work. We'll see. People can do creative things. Okay, how long have I been talking? 15 minutes? Wow, that's actually a lot longer than I thought I was going to talk about this stuff. What else do I need to get at? Yeah, the games themselves. This game looks interesting. This game is Remnant 2. You've actually requested back in the day for us to play Remnant 1. And this is footage of Remnant 2. I don't have the audio on because obviously I was speaking over it. And I just wanted to keep this quiet because this is supposed to be like a podcast sort of thing. So I didn't want music over this. I just wanted to talk and chat. But would you like me to properly stream this? Like I streamed the first one? Cause there was a reason that I did stream this, and it was because this was supposed to be a 3-person project. And we did get the chance to do that. Some stuff happened, and I couldn't get Amber to try it. She has tried it now. She does enjoy it, and she looks forward to playing it with Daniel and I, but right now that's not in the cards. We just can't set up a proper time and day for that. So that is just going to be put on hold. But because me and Daniel are the way we are, I decided to still record our first playthrough, and I decided why not? Let's throw it up on the channel. And so far it's going well, at least as far as the adventure campaign was for us. It's just that the campaign, the cooperative full campaign, but adventure mode is not doing so great. I have to actually edit that down because adventure mode was something that we did on the weekends, and that was terrible. There's a lot of stopgaps, a lot of me being busy in between, so I just have to cut it down. There's a lot of missing audio, a lot of audio that is out of place. So I gotta see what part of all of adventure mode is usable, and strip it down and edit. And that's the thing I haven't been doing. I've been wanting to edit videos so badly and learn how to properly edit, but I just haven't been able to. And that's because of work. That's because of life and family issues. Just a ton of things that I could use as excuses that I don't want to use as excuses. Because it's either I learn or I pay someone to do so. And I want to learn. There's other projects I've been meaning to get in control of. No. You're not getting me off topic. I just know that you're not going to watch this video when it goes up. So I'm trying to give you the footnotes of what I've been speaking about for the last 15 minutes. So yeah, moving on. Editing, yes, I want to edit there's the things I want to learn again, and that includes improvement in my pixel art because I want to get back into that. I still would like to do that project of trying to learn Game Maker Studios 2 because I don't know a thing about it. It feels like a foreign language to me. I kind of knew Game Maker Studio 1, the rudimentary parts, but 2 is out of my league, man. And I want to go back into learning Blender because back in the early 2000s, nah, not that. Back in the early 2000s, I wanted to learn Blender, but my computer could not handle it. And now this computer can handle it, but now I'm so inexperienced with Blender that I would rather go to a proper school and learn it. But everything these days is video related. I don't want to do video. I want to actually go to a place and learn how to do this stuff. But that's neither here nor there. Back to the channel itself. This whole year has not been great. In fact, because I don't have a video, or at least I can't find a video for 2002, let's just roll that in together. 2002 and 2003. Between 2002 and 2003, my schedule has been lacking. It has not been consistent anymore. It was consistent back in, what, 2020 and 2019 and 2018? But as of late, it's just not. So I can't really say anything on that other than I'm really trying to get back into the swing of things. But you know how life is. When it hits you, sometimes you just don't want to do a thing. And me not getting any ad revenue for any of this, when I tried to do the whole ad revenue thing with Twitch, that was a disaster. That just alienated people because I had you, Adam, I had Amber, I had Nelson, I had NYC Playboy. Everyone was complaining about the absurd amount of ads that I had to keep playing. So I just gave up. I wasn't seeing a cent of it, and it was just pissing people off. So I've decided to just take off the ads, or at least that absurd numerous amount. I think it's what, once every 30 minutes now or something like that, or once an hour. So the ads are just gone. I just don't care anymore. It was not worth it. That, what, 3 or so months of trying to get that to work was just not worth it. Not when it was upsetting so many people just to even have it. I'm not a big enough streamer to even make that work in the first place. So it is what it is. You know, because if I was, I would have enough people where that sort of thing, when that happens, I would have enough people watching and not caring where I could actually make something from it. Well, does that mean if I sub to you, you won't make money? You subbing to me alone is not enough for me to make money. Let's put it this way. There was a time where I had about, I want to say 4 subs at once, right? I only get that money once I reach $100. And even that is probably taxed. And it took months. Months. Not 1 month, not 2 months, not even 3 months. To see that money. I can't. I can't live off of that. I can't even buy a game for you guys off of that when it comes out, or upgrade the stream when that comes out, because it is so far away out of my mind that like when I got that money, I didn't even know I had it. So you subbing to me alone is not going to be enough. My goal was always, if I could get 30 subs, I should be fine in terms of being able to support this channel and being able to use that money for either like whatever charity someone wants me to push it towards, or whatever upgrade for the stream you guys think I need to make. If you guys think the recording quality is bad, or if you guys want to see a particular game being played. And even if I just relied on that, while my money that I use for work for my own personal needs, obviously, that wasn't enough. That was a joke in comparison to what I really need to make in order to like specifically tune things to this channel and making sure that we can actually get things going. Because remember, nowadays when I do play a game and I do get a new game and it's a cooperative game, I'm buying multiple copies. I'm not buying just a copy for myself. I'm buying multiple copies. I don't want my friends to have to go out of their way to pay for something that we might not even play for a very long time, or not even want to play because someone doesn't enjoy it. I would rather do that myself, because this is that game is now becoming a project. So I want to fund my own projects, and if that means I gotta pay more than $120, that would be dang near close to 200 if you count the tax, because it would be $118, $180, sorry, if we're not counting tax. So, for example, Grim Guardians, I bought that myself. Remnant 2, I paid for my copy and Amber's copy. I believe Daniel paid for his own. If not, I think I paid for his PC copy. Just a lot of that, because I don't want my friends to deal with that sort of expense in their life, because I've been buying so many games. Over this entire year. I've bought more games this year than I have for the stream than I have maybe the last 2 years. Because those games that I buy around my birthday, that is money that I usually get from, like, say, Shin Raven. He'll give me like $60 or $70, and I'll go and wait for the sale, and I will buy as many games as I can from the sale. And this is the first time in a while I have not just bought games from the sale, but also brand new games. Armored Core, Remnant 2. I plan to get Lords of the Fallen once that's out. And hey, if I have to upgrade my friends' rigs in order to upgrade the stream itself, that's another thing I want to do. because their rigs are part of this whole machine. It's another cog in the machine, you could say. Because now, if they can't handle the game, we can't play the game on stream. If I can't play the game on stream, then hey, we're out of luck. Lords of the Fallen is another action adventure sort of game, kind of Elden Ring, Souls, Dark Souls ish. Not quite in the same league, but it's doing its own thing that's very unique. You get to go between two different worlds, and each world has its own puzzles and such. And it can be played from start to finish. We don't have to wait for a mod. We just sort of like Remnants. You don't have to wait for a mod to play with your friends. You can play the game with your friends from start to finish. And that's kind of what sold us on that. And I believe there's difficulty settings. I'm not sure. I have not been paying attention to that game too much. I know it comes out in October, and that's it. So, yeah, that's another project that might have to be on hold. Or it might have to be a 2-person project instead of a 3-person project like we originally intended. Because while, sure, I don't like Souls games. Amber doesn't like Souls games. And Daniel can care less about Souls games. He'll play them, but he doesn't really care about them that much. But you know what? These Souls games have been very good in terms of that old PS2 style of adventure game where you could just explore the world, but it's not too big because it's not a full open world outside of like Elden Ring, and it's a very interesting sort of game, and it brings us back to that whole sort of dungeon crawler D&D sort of thing that we kind of know about. So that's the adventures along the way basically has been what's kept us with Elden Ring. Not necessarily because the game is good or because the game is so difficult. It's the little mini adventures along the way that has kept us. The little fun moments of laughter and frustration between us, and finally getting the goal ahead and exploring the various dungeons. That is what's kept us. And being able to do that with a friend. Because if it was me solo, I wasn't doing it. If it was Amber solo, she was definitely not doing it. Daniel has done it, he doesn't want to do it again. Solo anyway. But this mod changed our perception of it. And it was enough for me, hey, also with Remnant as well, hey, let me actually take consideration of these games, because that aspect of being able to play a cooperative game that's not just run and gun or a first-person shooter or a beat 'em up. This is a full-fledged, like, 8-hour plus long experience sort of game that we could just explore the world together. That's fun. That was the thing that kept me in Minecraft for whatever little time I had with it. Oh yeah, Craftopia is on hiatus as well because I don't know what's going on with that game. And two, I don't know when are we going to get to that. If we're going to make that a 3-person thing or a 2-person thing. We haven't really discussed that sort of just yet. But hey, this is basically what's going on with the channel, you know. I want it to be better than this. I really do. And I'm at a loss, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm at a loss because obviously, that losing the computer for well over a year, well over half a year, close to a year, and losing my intro, losing my outro, losing everything outside of my save files, thank goodness. Uh, but I also lost a lot of smaller projects, man. I lost a lot of fan games I was looking at, and I don't know where to find that stuff anymore. I didn't have the names of them written down. I probably should have. There was a lot of stuff I lost, and that kept me depressed for a while. And now it's gone to a point where it frustrates me whenever I turn the stream off and I don't have the outro for you guys anymore. I would like to recreate the outro or make a new one in general, but I just don't have the time. And when I do have the time, I don't have the drive. And I hate this whole idea of, let me just keep going with the channel and just go through the motions of it, because that's not what I did with you guys for a long time. And because no one is talking anymore when it comes to the stream, I don't have that second person to tell me, hey, the volume's off, or your mic is picking up this thing or that thing. I don't know if you guys can hear the AC going right now. I know I can see the gauges on the mic aux moving, even when I'm not talking, but I don't know if that's just the mic going or if that's the AC. So I apologize for that. Then there's the issue of the sound quality. The sound quality has taken a hit too. I've noticed it lately. I don't know how to fix it. I thought I had the quality of the sound in terms of the games just right, but I guess not. So I have to tweak that again, because with Remnants, I noticed that I can't be heard. I can't be heard a lot with some of the other games I played, and I've tried various projects, like, oh, when I played those Mega Man games, that didn't do as well as I thought it was going to. I really thought that was going to be a hit, and it just was not. So now it's just come to the point where, should I really care about all this stuff? Because, hey, I told myself this channel was just an archive of me and my friends playing games. It's not that deep, you know? I just didn't care about the ad revenue anymore, because now I'm working, so I can actually try to support the stream, but I haven't been able to support the stream. A lot's been going on. It's either I buy the game, or I hope and save enough money to get an upgrade. And hey, when I try to hope and save to get that upgrade, something always happens. I just don't have the money anymore. Now it's gone. And as I say this right now, like, I'm going through some stuff financially that I obviously can't talk about. Where, like, hey, I don't know where things are going next. If I'm going to be able to upgrade the stream next month, because that's what I was intending to do. I was hoping to upgrade the stream by October for Lords of the Fallen, because that game seems like it's going to be intense. Or even with Armored Core. I thought Armored Core was going to be intense. I don't know if Armored Core is just being a FromSoft game and is giving me trouble because it's a FromSoft game without patches right now and needs some optimization, or I just need to upgrade. Because this this really isn't cutting it anymore. I can see it from the YouTube videos. I can see it from the Twitch streams. It's not doing it anymore for me, man. Cause like this looks like 30 frames to me, and when I was playing it, it was 60. Let that sink in. Why 60 FPS game got recorded at 30, and I don't know why. And I've yet to fix this issue, by the way. So I don't know how Armored Core is going to be doing because of that. I haven't put it up yet because I need to see if it has any issues first. And right now I'm more focused on fixing things with Remnant 2. I'll try to talk to Nelson about what's going on. In case you guys don't know, that's Mugen_Ketsuki. He's the one that's been helping me out with streaming ever since day one, basically. And he also streams on Twitch. So take a look if you like fighting games and other games of the sort, and also check out his fiance stuff as well. I forgot what she is calling herself these days, but she has her information on his channel. I apologize. Yeah. And see if I can network with him again, because lately it's just been Street Fighter whenever we get back together, and it used to be Destiny, but you know how Destiny is going these days. Not great. It's everywhere in terms of just not going great. I have Lightfall now, but I haven't been able to reconnect with my Destiny group to play Lightfall. I don't think they care much, and quite frankly, neither do I when it comes to Strand and the like. And Final Shape is going to be a thing soon. I also don't care about Final Shape. So, yeah, I gotta be able to do more stuff with Nelson. I got Fightcade now, so hopefully me and Nelson could do some stuff with that, or just maybe other games too. I gotta see what he wants to play these days, cause I definitely don't know what I want to play these days when it comes to playing something with Nelson outside of fighting games, because there's always fighting games with us, you know. And he's good for that, but he's also good for other things. I just have to ask. And I haven't. Okay, so quality of the stream, the videos in general. Trying to think of if there was anything else I may have missed. Also, I guess in general is just the silence these days is also not helping my mood when it comes to the streaming, and not my own sounds from not talking. I mean, like the sounds from the stream these days. I know Slinky Jim doesn't really talk too much, but man, starting to miss the guy. And Adam and Nelson do talk when they're here, but obviously they can't always be here. So when it comes to solo games, it's a bit difficult to stick around. More so when I want to talk in these solo games, but I have no one to talk to. Oh well, such is my life, right? Okay, I think I am done. I think you guys are done. I think I'm done. This has been me with this. Hopefully I can figure some stuff out with where I can go next with this channel. maybe some new ideas, because, hey, I didn't even rework my old ideas from last year, because I didn't even start them. Adam, don't worry about it, man. You're good. You're good. I'm just talking about this stuff off the top of my head. Because, sure, I'm saying this, but I'm also keeping in mind in just one other, other crucial fact. You guys are not obligated to talk to me. So don't even worry about it. I'm just saying that it makes solo streams a lot more difficult for me. Whereas with the cooperative streams that I really want to do, it doesn't matter here or there because now I'm focusing on talking to this person or talking to that person. And so that keeps the stream more lively, more upbeat. Hey, well, you know, that helps. Having another person totally helps. But what I can really use is like just someone telling me when the stream is going bad. If anything, when it comes to that, I want another person to tell me like, hey, the mics are too loud. The game is too loud. But these days, I might have to lower the game even further. Because I think the lock that I had on things kind of broke. I know you do. I know you do. And I appreciate it. I also forgot to mention to you guys, I did get a sound mixer from my brother-in-law. He neglected to give me the power cord and the USB cord that it works with, and the software for it. So now I have a soundboard, a mixer that I can't even use. So that's going to be on my list again. Oh well, I tried. I really wanted to use that mixer. Yeah, the thought counts. Alright, like I said, I'm going to be going now. You guys have a great night. And like I said, I'm going to go review those old ideas from last year because I never even started them. They're projects that never even saw the light of day outside of when, you know, I showed you that video. Was that a video? Or a document. I think I just showed you a document of all that stuff that I wanted to do. And I never got to do it. Okay. I'm out. In any case, take care everyone. Please be safe as always, because I need to say that now more than ever. Have fun with your games. I'll talk to you guys later, alright? Y'all be safe. Oh, and if you were enjoying this footage of Remnant 2, again, I have this up on my channel. And you can see us actually defeating this boss, amongst other things. Alright, later.